Yeah, today is lesson 4. Serve other to better oneself. Yeah, what could be this interesting and wonderful idea that while you are helping others, you become better person, like the way you share the candlelight to the next candle. You don't lose your light. Yeah, your light still shining. It even becomes stronger when reflect with the other light. So I think that's the way we should see our families, our friends, our colleagues, that I'm here to help, not I'm here to take. Yeah, if I'm here to take, you know, that is how greed and darkness come in. So if I'm here to help, and as I discussed that, we need to help ourselves to be happy. That's the basic things. Do you want to change the world? Change yourself first. How I can live more meaningful, more energized. Okay, sorry, it's a bit too fast. Yeah, so if you will look in this attitude from today, at home, at office, even on the road, on the airplane, I want to help others. Then I can become a better person. Yeah, and that could be wonderful. Right? If everyone think like this, I will serve others, I will support you, mom, dad, or your kid, or your colleagues. And we have a chance to be servant leader, not arrogant leader. Yeah, we have enough arrogant leader already in the world. We need more servant leader. And we finish metta, the first factors, yeah, of great leader. Today we're going to touch on karuna, compassion. And would like to remind you one more time, if anyone also jump in today, there's some slight difference between metta and karuna. It's all kindness energy, empathetic energy toward other person. But metta is wish for others to be happy, 0 to 10. They are okay, but you wish them happy life. Birthday wish, that parent taking care of their kids. But compassion, wish for others to be out from suffering, -10 to 0. Yeah. You think which one is harder? Metta or Karuna? Yeah. Not in some situation might be more challenging, but in general, compassion, you need to go down to their level to lift them up. Yeah, it take a little bit more energy. Yeah. But that's one of the best way to be happy. Yeah, that's a quote from Dalai Lama. If you want others to be happy, practice compassion. If you want to be happy, practice compassion. Yeah, it works for both. Yeah, like the way I mentioned, you share the light from your candle, you don't lose your light. Yeah, it just become more shining. And I really love this quote from John C. Maxwell. Yeah, one of the great leadership trainers, global. If it's too small and you cannot read, it's fine. I read for you. John C. Maxwell beautifully said about leadership. People do not care how much you know until they know how much you care. Wonderful. Yeah, people do not care how much you know, how much intelligent or intellectual advance until they know how much you care. By establishing a relationship first, you qualify yourself to speak truth into their lives, even when it may hurt. Yeah, I think that's very important. Heart first, okay? Head can follow. But head first, sometimes head and head crash. right? But heart to heart, that's how you connect. Okay. Before we move on with practical detail, how to lead with your service. Yeah. How to serve and rise up in a good way. I will show you one video. Um, prepare for some tissue if you have, but this is very inspiring. It's based on true story happened during the World War time. Uh, they speak both Thai and English, but that subtitle you can read and you can see how compassion is very powerful to change people's life and the world.
จะจำได้ไหม
His name is Gordon. He's my father. He was a soldier. While he was a prisoner of war, it was hell. He didn't believe there was goodness in the world anymore. And when the war ended, he changed. His faith returned. He dedicated his life to help other people. And on the day he died, he asked me to come and find the person who changed him. What did you say to him?
Oh. Oh. Oh.
You didn't say anything?
Okay, please give a big hand. A lot of number 8. Yeah, for this wonderful inspiration. You need some tissue? Yeah, I watch it many times, but still, wow, this is amazing how the light shine over the darkness and it changed someone's life forever. This is based on true story. Yeah, Mr. Gordon is real, and that lady is still alive. Yeah, the young lady, and it's just amazing, amazing that we need compassion, we need kindness. Let's show the world kindness, compassion existing and still shining in the hearts and mind. Yeah, we need to make a choice, and we don't need to have world war to see compassion. We need it right now at home, at office, in government and anywhere, right? To yeah, let's move on. Today, I would like to give you 3 steps to lead with service. I think when you start as a leader, I want to serve, I want to help, it's already a very important starting point that you put arrogance down, you put compassion first. That is very attractive, yeah, as a leader. And there's some simple step that is from real life that I see from my teacher. I did myself also through the wisdom, the Buddha and my master. Analyze the need of the team, begin a service with a right person, and this is very important. And then expand a service to all. Yeah, we'll go one by one. And feel free to chat any comment or question that might rise up that, wow, how it can be practical in my real life situation. Yeah, number one, analyze the need of the team. Yeah, if you are the leaders, as I mentioned, you don't need to be CEO to be the leaders. Anywhere need a leader, someone who take a good initiative for other people. And once you look into your team, yeah, maybe in family, in company, in community, you need to see how you can exercise your service. And Buddha, he very kind wise. He talked about this 4 lotuses of people. Yeah, one he will share his wisdom, and then he see how much ignorance still exists in the world, and then people still don't know Dharma. They crave for more wealth or fame or greed. 1,000 years ago, it's like that. Nowadays, they still have that crave for money and power still, right? So he shared that when he looked into the world and then the people, there are 4 levels of people. They all need compassion. They all need your support. But he said, some people like a lotus above the water. Yeah, above the water. When the sunshine comes in the morning, blossom. That lotus blossom and ready for showing their beauty. And then that a lotus at the levels of the water. Yeah, you need to put some more energy to help lift them up above the water. And then they will shine, they will blossom. And then lotus just beneath the water. Yeah, just beneath. They don't see the light of the day yet. So still under the water, more energy. But there will be another kind. Lotus deep down under the water. And Buddha said that, oh, this will take a little bit too much energy. And it's quite challenging in that particular time to help. Yeah, that might be the food for the turtle or the fish under the water. Yeah, that's what Buddha mentioned long time ago. So if you want to lead your team, you need to see what kinds of lotus your team is. They are above the water, they are at the level of water, or just beneath the water, or deep down under the water that maybe compassion not work right now. You need equanimity. Yeah, we'll learn about that later. Sometimes when you cannot help, they reject it, they trouble you. You need to be neutral and not react in a negative way. So that's the first step. If you want to serve others and to become better also, you need to see who they are. And then the second step, quite close. Once you see that group of people, you need to choose, begin a service with a right person. And I learned this from my teacher. Yeah, similar to that lotus level, but more into a practical detail. He told me, oh, Mang Burin, anywhere you go around the world. We're gonna do this world peace work, and some will understand, some will not understand. He said, I will meet always these three group of people. Group number one, ready to grow person. Yeah, ready to grow. Like oh, I teach meditation, mindfulness, and inner peace. And they will like wow, I never heard of this. I'm looking for this. I wish I can meet you early. The statement from this ready to grow person is similar across the world, 6 continents. They show their excitement, they show their commitment to make themselves a better person, ready to grow. And then the second group, I also met them around the world. Interested but hesitated person. Oh, it's good, but I'm busy. It's good, but maybe when I'm rich, when I have, they're interested but hesitated. You can see similarity, right? Above the water, at the level of the water. Yeah, but this more into detail. And then number 3, always reject this person. I met them also. Sometimes these 3 group of people come together, and when I deliver the message, they show up that they are group number 1, group number 2, or group number 3. Group number 3 said, oh, it's stupid, sit and do nothing, that's lazy, or that's not productive. They don't understand. And sometimes put yourself or the one who wish well in trouble, like you're wrong, something like that. So which group you think we should start with? Group number 1, group number 2, or group number 3? Yeah. Please choose 1, 2, 3. Yeah. If you have good energy, which group of person you should start first? Finally, Buddha himself, my master, he cared for all, but we need to be strategic. We need to be wise, right? He said to me, if you have limited time, which we all have limited time, right? 24 hours. We don't have forever. Start with group number 1 first. Ready to grow person. He said, when you use your time with group number 1 and you still have time left, like, oh, okay, I still have some more time, you can move to group number 2, right? And why you do number 1, number 2, you become stronger, you become more skillful. One, you are very good, very strong, and you still have time left, you can go to group number 3. Sometimes we are gravitated toward the hardest one. That, okay, if I can change this person, then the rest will follow. And many times we hit the wall, right? But he do things like number 1 first, number 2, and then number 3. Yeah, can do. Interesting. How I use this formula with any work, with any group is powerful. And step number 3, expand a service to all. Yeah, finally, in family, in company, anywhere, we need to be a neutral leader, no bias. I love this group, I don't like this group, or we try to see both sides, not pessimistic or optimistic, just realistic, that everyone had a chance to be better and be not biased. Yeah, finally, when you're strong enough, everyone should receive the service if they're ready to receive it. Yeah, so this is kind of an interesting picture. And moderator, Dr. Kip, please be ready for any Q&A right after this. You can see from the picture, maybe it's small on your screen, but I explain it like a 4 level, right? Level number 1, that in the first, like a square, one person, and the other side is like a negative. He talk love, and the rest like a stupid. You want world peace? Are you Miss Universe? Are you kidding? Yeah, we have so much war, we have so much hatred. How can world peace come true? But in the second line, in the second level, he still, no, at least if someone have inner peace, that world peace score come up 1. Yeah, little by little. So in those group, maybe just one person ready to grow. You see on the second level, he was hated by the rest, like I kick him to, okay, you want to be Miss Universe, you want world peace, you go, right? And then two persons start to continue. Then at the third level, they start to be confused, hate or love. And the last one, the rest go to the loving side when the first person do not give up and keep shining. And finally, the only one person on the other side, he talk love at the end. That's how we change the world. That's how we better our family. That's how we better our company. Yeah. So 3 steps: analyze the need of the team, begin a service with a right person, and expand our service to our, yeah, that's how we make a better world, a better person. Yeah. And tomorrow we're gonna come to this interesting topic: choose joy, not jealousy. Tomorrow. Satu.